Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So I did that top 10 yellow coin LR tier list video. And I saw a lot of discussion on some of the yellow coin LRs who more so would have slid in at the end of the list. I think yellow coin LRs right now are in a spot where, like, I don't know, like if you would rank the yellow coin LRs, like spots 7 to like 17 or something like that, I feel like are actually pretty close. Like, a lot of them are just, like, solid options for teams that aren't spectacular. I know people do like this character, but that's what I would consider this guy. This guy is a solid unit that's not spectacular. He could do damage, and that's pretty much it, right? His active skill can be very good if we're in, like, a Super Battle Road or Battlefield type setting, because it does have a guaranteed stun on it. But I don't know that it's going to be exceptional against, like, one of these really tough bosses. It'll do a little bit of extra damage, and that's nice, but that's pretty much it, right? The problem for this Goku, I think in a lot of fights he could sort of, like, double-digit tank a lot of normals, but his defense just isn't high enough, right? And his damage, I don't think his damage is crazy enough either. People will always, what they'll do with that Goku is you'll say, like, yeah, he's not that spectacular, and they go, oh, really? And then they'll, like, link a screenshot of Goku with his intro up against a Vegeta enemy. But what's the funny thing about Goku's intro? Oh, yeah, Vegeta enemies are not exactly common. You don't see Vegeta enemies. No way, dude. Look at this bullshit. Okay. This is horrible. So, if I go all out right here, the DBZ duo, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta, they'll kill SYN on this turn, and we can't do that. Because then we go into AGL SYN, who's a 1,000,000 damage super attack boss, and look at our rotation. We can't do that. Cannot do that. So I cannot. I have to hold back intentionally on the Z duo. We have to. We cannot let them kill. If they kill SYN right here, we insta lose. We can't. Preferably, I would like to have Kaioken Goku avoid the AGL phase entirely, but we'll see if that's going to be possible. The best STR units in the game get nuked by AGL SYN. In my experience, I feel like LR Final Form Cooler actually did quite well. But, like, besides him, like, you know, and I guess obviously the 8th anniversary GT Goku and Vegeta, but they're different, right? Like, the two main 8th anniversary LRs, it really shouldn't be shocking that their abilities are, like, the best for this fight over, like, nearly any character, right? Because the GT Goku and Vegeta, of course, their STR building up damage reduction, great for the final phase. And then the Z duo, they're the best defensive stacking character in the game. Like, they stack up defense the fastest. So, you know, by the time we get to the end boss, we should be good. Counter? No, wow. No counter and no dodge either. Okay, kind of unfortunate there. Sure, he took a lot of damage. Okay. So he supered right at the end, but still, yeah, see, I mean, this is, you know, no offense to anyone who loves this character, but, you know, we can't rock him in slot 1 at any point. So he gets 3 key 70% attack from his intro, which you're never having up. He gets 100% attack and defense start a turn, 7 key for the first 7 turns. That should be up pretty much this entire fight. Should be, right? He's getting 59% attack and defense on super, another 59% attack on 18 key. He's got a high chance to crit. He gets 100% defense from his 18 key super attack effect. That's very important. And then he's getting 30% defense from his 12 key super attack effect. This just sucks. The friend has more defense than mine, really. With the level 8 defensive equip, yeah. Level 8 defensive equip this character gets. I chose not to use that. And instead, you know, the 8th anniversary LRs is one of the very few units in the game I've built full offense. I think both of the main 8th anniversary LRs, you are better off going full offense for them and trying to really maximize the effectiveness of their Spirit Bomb. But that extra defense is very helpful with their damage reduction. All right, now, I'm sorry, kids, but we're probably just not even going to see Kaioken Goku attack for quite a while. But it's like, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not I don't want this to be a video where I'm intentionally selling Kaioken Goku. We just got really shitty opening rotations. It happens, right? Like it's you know, it's how the game goes. It's just with a full this character can tank the million damage AGL SYN super attack, right? Like they're fine. But like they need to get their damage reduction built up first. We can't just instantly go into that phase, right? So like that's scary. And you know, now it's kind of like opening rotations can really matter, especially when you're talking about like the toughest fights in the game, because this will set off a chain reaction where I feel like we're very behind, right? Now the DBZ duo is in a very tricky spot. All right, if SYN supers Kaioken Goku, that's probably really bad. 7 million? I mean, that's just not, you know, like we could certainly have a better like rotation for him. Okay, but he did crit and finish SYN those last 2 health bars. Now remember, one thing about this guy, he has the high chance to crit just in his passive, right? He just has that for free. And I believe mine has, I think he has 25 additional is what he has, right? Yeah, we have 25 additional on him. I like that. I do. I feel like at this point, he's just not, like, he's not one of the, you know, the top tier characters in the game. I feel like I could just give this guy full touch, right? Like, it's just, that utility I really, really love, but, I don't think I'm gonna, like, change his resources and stuff like that. How do I want to handle this? I'm not really too sure what I want to do here. Vegeta and Trunks will get their 18 key, because they'll build up. I'm thinking I do this, and then we trust the DBZ duo at the end there, or God Goku. What do we do? Because I don't know what our key is going to look like after I gain these orbs right here. God Goku needs, like, whoever... Shit. I guess we do this. God Goku is supering, that's fine. And then we give them the physical orbs. This is going to full heal us. If they could give us 3 super attacks, I think they definitely should live. If they give us 4, they should be really good. Maybe that was a mistake. Dude, it's tough. Because it's like, I want them to get a lot of super attacks, right? Like, maybe I should have just not worried about them and put God Goku in the last slot. He's a safer option. That might have been a misplay there. The Dragon Ball Z duo, right? They're very good. But I just see a lot of people who pretend like they're completely ass. And then also people who pretend like they can't be caught, when the truth is in the middle. This is the longer the fight, like, if the fight goes on long enough, this is the best unit in the game, right? Like the longer the fight, the better and more dynamic and explosive this character gets. Their weakness is at the start of the fight. Think about LR killing Khalifa. This unit is like a 50 million times better version of LR killing Khalifa, but then they also have the Spirit Bomb, right? Is essentially what they are. All right, if they could give us 1 more right here, that'll be 5 supers, and I'm very confident they could live a super attack for sure. 1 more? Nice. We did get it. We did get it. They have been performing very well for me lately. I've been getting incredible luck with their additionals. Same with Beast. This character and Beast lately have been giving me insane luck with their additionals, which is a huge portion in how good they are, right? Because they have... Okay, we should be good here. This might do maybe 300k, but they should be all right. Okay. That was 5 super attacks they did, and they still took 700k. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should have... I should have put them in slot 2, and just prioritized giving God Goku the key, the orbs. That probably would have done us better. Okay, kind of unfortunate right there. But yeah, that's what can happen with the character, right? Like, they could get cooked very fast. Remember, that SYN is not a pussy, though, right? Like, that SYN, damage-wise, is essentially AGL Dragon Ball Super Broly. But, you know, that's what I'm talking about with this character. The longer the fight goes on, the better they get. That was still very early on. Kind of a tough opening rotations. We'll come back against AGL SYN. We'll be right back. Alright, let's see how we do. This could be... Oh! This could be pretty good. Now, I'm not horribly scared of this SYN's AoE normal. If an STR character is taking big damage from this AoE normal, that's a very bad look, right? As an example, LR STR Cooler, vividly, I remember he took double digits. So I would prefer the same here for Kaioken Goku. All right. It is his showcase. I'm gonna play it smart. Because doing this guarantees that this unit gets full key, man. It's fine. He's, you know, he's at 21 key right there, right? But that guarantees us. Okay, we do want to take a couple hits so we get the 18 key, which he got perfect. Oh man, it hurts my heart when characters just get one shot. There's that. Look at this rotation, man. Like, if SYN is doing one attack out of slot 1, if that's the super, bruh. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. Oh, oh, jeez. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I was a little nervous. I'm kind of scared, man. Like, 9 million, sure. 9 million with a 50% chance to crit. I mean, that's not bad, but are we just gonna eat like 300k from this? I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, this is why, like this character, he's already fallen into, you know, chain battle, super battle road, battlefield mode, right? Like, this STR KAIOKEN GOKU, you know, like, these top-tier Dokkan Fest summonable LRs, like, once they're not, like, top-tier anymore, which has happened to this guy, they do fall into that role where they are dominating a lot of other content still, though, right? Like, this is a great super battle road character. Like, this guy's just great in so many different spots, right? It's just not really here. It's one of those. Shit. Okay, so if SYN, if he's supering, I feel like he's doing it towards the start. Let's not repeat our mistake. Let's put God Goku in front of them. Oh my god, we got, oh, thank God. Okay, one thing I will always be very pleased with both 8th Anniversary LRs, Z Duo and GT Goku and Vegeta, the ease in which they get key in slot 2 and 3. It is very easy for them to get at, like, just if there's a couple of orbs, right? It's just so easy. It's like complete night and day difference from, like, Beast Gohan. If Beast Gohan was just getting the same thing they are, which is where, so Beast gets one extra key per orb, and I believe they get 2 extra key per orb in slots 2 and 3, and it is just, like, it might seem like I'm just taking an unnecessary shot at Beast, but it's so noticeable. It's just so clear. When you use both a lot, you could just feel it, right? Let me just double check this. So Beast gets an additional 1 key per keys for obtained. I mean, it's still a good mechanic, but that was insanely OP back when in LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan came out in January of 2017. Right? Like, it's like, yeah, it's good, but it's like, that's, you know, 500 years ago. And then, yeah, the 8th anniversary is they get 2 key per key sphere as a second or third attacker in a turn, exactly. Alright, SYN. So, let's see if KAIOKEN GOKU... I would already say KAIOKEN GOKU is not... Wow, what good luck we got here. I would already say KAIOKEN GOKU is actually not worth running in this event, though. Just based off of how much damage he takes from AGL SYN, you're better off using other characters. But here, let's pop this. Now, I don't even know if I know KAIOKEN has type advantage, but, I mean, he gets cooked by a super attack here. How are we looking in terms of links, too? Saiyan Lineage, Z Fighter, and Legendary Power activated? Okay. Carnival Goku's guard is going to be running out very soon. We do want to keep that in mind. Alright, I'm going to hit this right here. We'll give you the int orbs. It's going to get us up to 23 key. Okay, sure. And then the GT, we'll go ahead and give them that. It is nice that KAIOKEN GOKU does create those STR orbs, though. Especially if we're using a lot of STR characters. You know, generating orbs is helpful. And, you know, it could be a nice HP regen. 11 million by you, huh? Okay. Sure. I'll definitely take that. This guy does, like, when he gets all the hits in he needs, his attack does go up quite a bit. Quite drastically. But he didn't super attack yet, huh? Alright. We would live, but I mean, I feel like he's taking 400k, even with type advantage, potentially. Double super? Nice! Okay, that helps a lot. The extra 30% defense he gets from this is very helpful. Now, one thing I didn't talk about with Goku, we also got very lucky that his AoEs... Oof, 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 oof. Alright, let's see, man. Yeah, I mean, listen. Oh, God, they haven't... If they're taking 80, that means they've done, like, no supers. Oh, brother. We just got juiced. AGL Carnival Goku's gonna heal us, though. Man, we got cooked. Yeah, 3... I just don't see why you'd use this Kaioken Goku. He just doesn't seem like a good option in here. Again, he's aged. I mean, I know he's only, what, 14 months old, but... I mean, you have to understand where the game was during the 7th anniversary. You know, they wiped away most of the good characters in the game, and then they did small incremental increases, right? Like, Kaioken Goku is really good on release. 3rd anniversary LR Easy is really good on release. 4th anniversary LRs were really good on release. But, you know, as time has gone on, they're just not at that level anymore, right? Like, they're not... Like, there's just so many numerous better characters than STR Kaioken and the 4th anniversary EZAs and the 3rd anniversary EZAs, right? Okay. Alright. So. I think we got our W, though. Am I content with whoa. Not link leveled. Excuse me? What is this? Hello? Whoever, you realize it's the best unit in the game, right? Brad, what you waiting for? The hell? Alright. I think there's... Nah, they probably... GT Vegeta probably does die at the end. Probably. He probably... It's going to be very difficult for GT Vegeta to... Like, he's just meant to die, right? So, it is... It's going to be very, very difficult. Alright, let's see what we got going on right here. We could finish this turn off. Let me know what you guys thought of LR Kaioken Goku. I mean, he's just not doing anything special, right? Like, it's like, he just does like a 9 million attack set and he gets cooked, right? Like, he's almost from a different era, right? Now, I don't talk about it a lot. It's not the biggest deal ever. But remember, Kaioken Goku does also lose 4% HP with every 18p super attack he does. Again, he's generating STR orbs, which can allow you... Nice. God, Goku, nice. Well done. He's generating STR orbs, which really can allow you to sidestep that and heal up a lot and stuff like that. But it is just an unnecessary negative that he has. It's just... I don't even think that this guy was, on release, I thought this guy was... He was, like, the 3rd best unit in the game, right? It's just we're not in that same era. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to finish this with the Universal Spirit Bomb. Oh. That... Wow. I guess I'm just bad. My bad, guys. I guess I'm just bad at the game. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Okay. I mean, at least we got a spirit. We lost. Wow. Alright, let's take a glance at what we got here. Okay. Oh, Jesus. That really had to happen, huh? So... Alright. This is ass. We can win. Okay. If I use the standby with Goku and Vegeta, my fear is that they change... Like, if they change the int orbs, we're gaming. I already had to cut this and edit it and stuff like that, so we could just test... Okay, I'm gonna swap into Vegeta. If he changes the STR or AGL orbs, I'm gonna reset, and we'll come right back. All right. Yeah. See, I can't have that. I can't have that. Because we can win here, but we need to heal up with same type orbs. I need AGL Carnival Goku. Look how high Carnival Goku's defense is. Him and Kaioken Goku, they can get these same type orbs. They should be able to heal us up enough to where I think we can live the first AoE normal. And then I think my plan is probably going to be this rotation. We'll get the STR orbs. We'll be able to get some AGL orbs for Carnival Goku. And I think our stats should be high enough, or our HP should be high enough after healing, that we could still pull this out, I think. Alright, so popping Kaioken Goku is active. One thing we do want to remember is that Goku now has access to... what portion of his passive is it exactly? He gets 59% attack and defense when performing a super attack. That is now active. That's relevant because that'll give us a little bit of an additional defense to potentially be able to eat this. So we'll hit this. This is going to heal. That's huge. It's only one orb. Shit, dude. Because it's like he's doing an AoE normal in slot 1. Like, he can't... even with type advantage, No, yeah, Kaioken Goku is just not... He's just not good enough to clutch it out for us, I think. I don't really see a play here. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, this is... I remember, when Vegeta and the Goku exchange unit came out, this was my fear that this exact situation would happen. Give me a 3 dodge. Oh, he did live. Oh my god, actually, we did... This did work out. Wow. Okay, we won. Okay. This was my fear when the Vegeta and Goku exchange unit came out, that, like, these characters that have no defense because they're intended to die and then you revive... What? What? He needs to be killed by a super! Wait. Okay. Yeah, Kaioken sucks. Sorry, guys. So, Kaioken defenders, you guys take an L. So if I broke down what just happened there... Again, so don't, bro. I just don't want to listen to... Okay. So, again, I have an offensive build here. He supered, he crit. But we lost HP from his 18 key, which brought us down to 1 HP. So then the double digits killed us. That's... Wow, what a sad turn of events. That's not even, like... It's not... I didn't misplay at the end there. Like, that's just, I guess, an unfortunate situation. Again, as I was saying, I always did fear that would happen with these revive characters. It doesn't happen often, though. I don't remember it ever happening with Vegeta and Goku exchange unit where I'm left with, like, double-digit HP, basically, because they just barely live. I can't recall that happening with them. I know it's happened to me with Vegeta and Trunks. Or, excuse me, Future Gohan and Trunks. It has happened to me with Future Gohan and Trunks before. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about... I mean, Kaioken Goku, I'm sorry. I feel like that the active plus the super attack wasn't enough to finish off. Like, man, I don't know. That was a very sad end to that run. Let me know what you guys think, man. Comedy. Just comedy.